Monday, November 16th, and I want to start out this morning's message from Spirit with answering a question that somebody presented to me here. Somebody asked me, why is it that we can feel certain spirits around us and not others? And the woman finished it up by saying that she had lost her grandson, and she's intuitive, and she can feel spirit, and she hasn't felt him around her. She wanted to know why that was. So I want to offer a little bit of my perspective around a situation like that. So there's a ton of things that happen when we pass away. But when we die, the process of our soul leaving our body or our body leaving our soul, what have you, is really like birth in reverse. Humans, weirdly, I think, are the only creatures that take 3 or 4 years to get going. If you take like a giraffe or a zebra or horse or cow, essentially when they're born, you give them about 20 minutes and they're up running around. Humans aren't like that. Humans require some time, I think, for the body and the soul to be married. And when we pass away, it's very much like birth in reverse. The same way that we acclimate to here, we acclimate to that existence. We get on our feet, we go through a life review, we heal, we learn, then many of us get to work. So when it comes to this woman's grandson, the first thing that I would say to her is, first and foremost, he is a newborn in that world. Whenever I sit with people, I always get the older dead first, which to me shows that there is an acclimation process, that it's like getting on our feet. It's the difference between talking to a 5-year-old or a 25-year-old on the phone. Then there's also, and I've seen so many experiences like this, there's healing that a spirit needs to go through, and there's also work that we do. Meaning, I've seen it time and again where people in spirit will go to their loved ones here. I had it happen to me today where, this woman, I sit with her grandfather is very much with her. Her mother in spirit's with her brother. And that's when I said to her, I'm like, well, feeling your mother around your brother, that means your brother has some mental, emotional, physical stuff going on that she's helping with. And she's like, yeah, he's suffering. And so I said, well, you're not. And this woman is really doing a damn good job of taking care of herself. And I was like, well, you have this guide in spirit that's your grandfather that's watching over you, that's a source of your intuition, while mom's with brother because brother needs her in spirit. So I bring that up for a couple of examples as to why we may not feel our spirits and the loved ones around us. They're around us, but there are so many things that can get in the way of that sense of feeling them. And there are so many things that can happen on the other side that will, I don't want to say hinder the process, but maybe get in the way of it a little bit. With that being said, I feel like somebody has a question about pets right now. It's funny. That's a whole different story. But let's see what kind of message tarot gives us in terms of that. Ace of Cups, love overflowing, spirit undying, love everlasting. Whether we're incarnate as a physical human being or we're disincarnate as a spirit, love is what is eternal to that entire process. And regardless of whether or not we feel our loved ones in spirit, or we have signs from them, or synchronicities, or anything like that, it doesn't deny their existence. So to that grandmother who's missing her grandson, know that he's there, and there's a ton of things that could happen with you and in this place to make it difficult to perceive him. And there's that whole other process of him going through the next step in our evolution. And he very well may be with his mom in spirit, who's really heartbroken. So again, I hope this helps and maybe lend some perspective as to why we feel some and not others. All my love to you. Thank you for being here. Find me, my podcast, my books, all that stuff online at joshsimons.com.